Peace, family. Welcome to another episode of the Book of Gami. And this is the Book of Gami episode Tank 48. And I'm clear to hate. I like that one. And I'm your host, Farragami. I want to thank y'all for tuning into yet another episode of the Book of Gami. And it's Labor Day today. So I want to talk to y'all about something really important to me. I hope it's important to you. And that's about ownership and how to start your own business. So, again, y'all know me. I'm Farragami. I got two businesses already. My first business that I started was earlier this year. Paradigm Shift Marketing LLC is a social media marketing company that I use to help businesses grow online. My second business that I started this year was Black Music Bingo LLC with the help of one of my homies and the co-owner, Kitty Mo. Now, Black Music Bingo LLC is a tribute-based game where we are in black-owned restaurants, bars, and spaces that celebrate black people. We're playing Black Music Bingo, which is really, really simple. If you have a Spotify account, type in Black Music Bingo. All of our playlists are there. Essentially, all you got to do is just listen to the song that you hear right now that's being played. See if you got it on your bingo board. If you got it on your bingo board, I got a bingo board right here. Boom. Boom. I don't know if you can see it. Male hip hop artist, it's probably really blurry. But as you can see, that's the board right there. But let's say you hear We Fly High. Go ahead and cross it out on the board. You get 5 across, 5 up and down, 5 diagonal. Yeah, bingo. Come to the front of the class. We'll make sure that you do have bingo. And if you do have bingo, you win a prize to the establishment that we at. It's real simple, actually, to be honest, how you start LLCs, how you start businesses. In most states, so I'm not going to say most states. I'm talking about my state, North Carolina. North Carolina costs $125. $125 to form an LLC. Now, what is an LLC? I'll break it down for you. An LLC is a legal entity. So I'm Farragami. Government name, Xavier. I am a person. I form Black Music Bingo LLC. Black Music Bingo is now a legal entity in which I can now operate and do things through. Same thing with Paradigm Shift Marketing. I'm the one that's operating Paradigm Shift Marketing, but Paradigm Shift Marketing is its own legal entity in which I can operate Paradigm Shift Marketing things through. It costs $125 to set these two up. Well, it's $125 a piece. So you want to go to your Secretary of State. If you're in North Carolina, you just go to ncsos.gov. ncsos.gov. North Carolina Secretary of State.government. Pretty simple. You can do everything online as far as printing out the form you need, completing the form, and then you can scan it and email it back to them. It takes them about 7 to 10 days to process the form. Bada bing, bada boom. Look who has their first business. Once you have your articles of organization saying that you are a legally formed LLC within your state, you can then apply for EIN, which is a employer identification number. It's basically your social security number for your business through the IRS. Now you can open up a business bank account with this legal entity that you just got. The name of the game is to own nothing but control everything. Xavier, me, I don't need to have no money, because if I have money, then I gotta pay money on my taxes, which are a lot higher. So all the money needs to belong to the businesses that I own and operate, these other legal entities. History lesson. How we even got to this place in the first place. So back in England, when they were sending ships over, now the investors didn't want it to be, caught up in the hubbubaloo if things went wrong. So these investors formed companies, and these companies bought the ships and sent the ships over here. This is probably had shit to do with slave trade, but this is really pre-slave trade. This is pre-Columbus, really, because Columbus was on a company ship that other people bought and sent over there. Reason being, if I do something to you, you can sue me and take all of my money, everything that I own. But if my business does something to you, you can only take what the business owns. I own my house. The business owns X, Y, and Z. You can't take my house if you sue my business for something that I did to you or something that my business did to you. See? But if I did something to you and you were to sue me, you can take everything I have. So that's why you need to form a legal entity. It's cool to operate as a sole proprietorship. You can do that in the meantime. If you don't got the 125, you can just go straight to the bank. Yo, bro, I got a sole proprietorship. I'm going to open up a business bank account. It's cool. You don't really have, the LLC is a form of protection. You don't really have to protect yourself legally until you're making money or you need to be protected. You know what I'm saying? I form my LLCs so that I have more leverage to talk to these businesses when I'm doing business dealings with them. Because when you file as an LLC, you have to say LLC. And I'm not Paradigm Shift Marketing. I'm Paradigm Shift Marketing LLC because that's the company. I don't have a corporation. Once you get a corporation, then you really getting into the games. Honestly, an LLC is probably, if you're going to start your business, is your first business, start an LLC. Taxes may be a smiggy higher, so you can go to what's called an S Corp LLC, where you're not a I Corp, which would be what your Rock Nations and Apple Music. You're S Corp, so it's a little bit different. You're still an LLC, but your tax filing status is an S Corp. So your taxes are slightly lower because as a full LLC, I believe the taxes that you have to pay at the end of the year are like 32% of what you make. Extremely high, extremely high. So you want to file as an S corp in order to mitigate those prices, mitigate those taxes. But the main thing you want to do is form a legal entity for any business that you're doing in order to protect yourself. It's $125 in North Carolina. I'm assuming, to be honest with you, that it's gonna be around the same price no matter what state you're in. I can't really see it being 125 in one state and 5,000 in another. I don't really see that. It's gonna be around 125, 150, more than likely no more than $200 to form your LLC. But it's really, really simple. I highly encourage every single one of you all to form an LLC. It doesn't even have to be a primary business. You just need a second source of income. We'll get out of here by saying this one thing that I learned from the book Think and Grow Rich. The cliche, not Think and Grow Rich. I learned this from Rich Dad Poor Dad. The cliche of mind your business. So mind your business to us typically is like, don't worry about that shit over there. Just focus on the shit that you got going on. Mind your business. Well, take out that D and replace it with the E and mine your own business. Just like a miner, you got your little pickaxe, except instead of being in a tunnel, you're going to be in your business. So whether you're working at a job or where you're by yourself, if you're working at a job, you're going to just keep, even if you're not working at a job, you're going to keep picking and mining away until you get to your goal. So using that job that you have, is funneling that money into your business if you can. Or if you're not if that job is just going to keep you afloat, then those 8 hours you're not at the job, you're minding your business. Or you have a job where you can use those skills in your business. You can overcome rejection. You can learn how to sell. You can learn how to do business to business invoicing. Whatever skills you can take. You continue to mind your business until your business is big enough. You ain't got to worry about theirs. Literally, you don't got to worry about their phone calls because your business is way too big. You don't have to worry about going to clock in because your business is way too big. Why? Because you mind your own business. Now you ain't got to worry about that shit no more. It's all mindset change, people. It's all a mindset change. And I'm here because I want you to be the best you that you can possibly be. And if no one has told you today or ever, I love you. I love you so much. My name is Farragami. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow.